Hey everybody, it's Anime Bureau Girl, and I have a new video for you guys for what is this going to be Saturday, and it's actually going to be a review on the anime Blood Lad that I've actually been watching kind of for a while, but I finally was able to finish it, and I kind of enjoyed it. It took me a little bit of a slow going at first for me to really get into this show, but after a while, I got into it, and it was actually ended up being pretty cool. So Bloodlad is pretty much about a guy by the name of Staz who is a vampire in the demon world, but he runs a particular territory in demon world that he rules over. The thing is though, Staz, while he is a ruler, he is totally obsessed with Japanese culture and is a total otaku. And Staz ends up coming upon Fuyumi, who somehow finds herself in the demon world, and he becomes obsessed with her and attracted to her as well because he's obsessed with anything having to do with Japanese culture. And then here's this girl, and then due to some circumstances while she's in Demon World, Fuyumi ends up dying. And so Staz decides to help Fuyumi, to resurrect Fuyumi. He does it because he wants to go to the human world, and because that's one of his dreams. And so along the way, you pick up this crazy group of characters that are trying to help Staz to resurrect Fuyumi. It's kind of cool because you also get a look into Fuyumi's um, backstory a little bit more concerning her mother towards the latter half of the series. And it's kind of cool because I don't know, it was really funny and kind of a crazy show. It had moments where it was definitely very, very, uh, maybe not sad, but very serious. And it's also because it also has a little bit of a romance, but it's kind of like a love triangle, just a little bit. So you can tell that Staz has feelings for Fuyumi. Fuyumi, you're kind of not for sure where her feelings lie, kind of. I like to say I think she's really into Staz, but then you also have another character by the name of Belle, whom really does like, who kind of likes Staz as well, and you kind of figure that out after a little bit, and you're kind of like, okay, like this has a little bit of a love triangle. I see where this is going. But overall, it was actually a really good series. For the art style, I absolutely loved it. It was kind of colorful. You also kind of is it was colorful, and then you also had the different artistic styles in there. So I really like it. Like I said before, and I mentioned before in my past videos, I'm not big into art, but I really did like this one. My biggest thing I like mostly is music, and this show had some pretty awesome music. I definitely preferred the opening theme over the ending theme, but overall, both were truly, truly amazing. This series is pretty short. It's like 10 episodes long, so you can definitely marathon this within a day or less than a day. Um, Also, this show actually originally came out in 2013. And yes, I know I'm like 3 years behind on this show. I'm sorry. But hey, better late than never, right? So overall, I actually really liked the show. Like before, though, I said it was kind of slow for me to kind of get into it, and for a minute, it seemed like a total chore with me watching the show. But it wasn't until I got to the latter half that I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. There are some awesome voice actors in there. Johnny Young Bosch is actually in there. I watched it dub and I watched it on Hulu. Johnny Young Bosch is in it. He plays the voice of Staz's brother, whom you meet towards the latter half of the series. The other voice actors in there, I also heard Todd Haberkorn's voice as well. He played some like miscellaneous characters, but he has a very distinctive voice, so I definitely could tell when he was in there. Um, but yeah, definitely check the show out. Like I said, looking for something quick, easy, really humorous, very funny. It has some serious moments, and has some like kind of some twists and turns. Definitely check it out. There's also a character in there who's a werewolf by the name of he's a half werewolf by the name of Wolf. He totally looks like and reminds me of Toshiro from Bleach. So he's utterly adorable. But yeah, so check out that show. Let me know what you thought of this review. Let me know what you thought of this series if you've watched it. Overall, I probably give this series about maybe a 6.5 out of 10, just because in some ways, like I said, it didn't pique my interest until probably a little bit later on. And yeah, so I plan to watch another series later on. I honestly do plan to pick up the next season of Sailor Moon Crystal because I have yet to watch it, and I heard that it's really, really good. So that's probably going to be what I'm going to watch next. All right, you guys. Once again, check out all my social media accounts, my Instagram, my Twitter, my anime blog, also my Snapchat. I'm going to continue to put it down on there and keep checking it out and possibly Snapchatting more. Um, but yeah, check all that out. And I'm also going to post the link down below for the podcast that I was guest on. And it was truly amazing. Once again, thanks again for having me on there, guys. And if you haven't already, check out theirs. I'm going to put the link down below that you should also subscribe to their podcast. It's on iTunes, and I'm sure you guys will love it. But yeah, thanks you guys checking out this video. Have a great day, night, week, whenever you guys are watching this. And I have a new video out for you guys every Wednesday and Saturday. All right, bye.